All right, guys, so we got to talk about Kyrie Irving, who is going through the Kanye West ritual, getting his lashings from the mainstream liberal media because of posting things that apparently you're not supposed to post. And in this case, Kyrie Irving committed the crime of posting or tweeting the link to a documentary that has been deemed to be anti-Semitic, okay? And you all know what comes after that, okay? The backlash comes after that, right? So Kyrie Irving is facing backlash from that. I mean, it's got to the point where the owner of the Brooklyn Nets actually sat down with Kyrie Irving to speak with him about anti-Semitism and hate speech. The NBA has also come out and denounced hate. Okay, so they're essentially saying that Kyrie Irving just simply tweeting a link to a documentary that has been deemed as anti-Semitic, and he also shared a video by Alex Jones, and apparently Alex Jones is also anti-Semitic. So yeah, you know that he was going to be questioned by the mainstream liberal media, and there was one woke reporter that really tried to push Kyrie Irving's buttons on this issue, and Kyrie Irving was not having any of it. Take a look.
Whether you want to go watch it or not is up to you. There's things being posted every day. I am no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of, oh, you cannot post that. Why not? Why not? I don't hear uproar on that. I'm not here to be divisive on what's going on this or that. I'm not comparing Jews to blacks. I'm not comparing white to black. I'm not doing that. That conversation is dismissive, and it constantly revolves around the rhetoric of who are the chosen people of God. And I'm not here to argue over a person or a culture or religion on what they believe. No, this is what is here. It's on a public platform. Did I do anything illegal? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did I do anything illegal? Did I hurt anybody? Did I harm anybody? Am I going out and saying that I hate one specific group of people? So out of all the judgment that people got from me posting, I just, without talking to me, and then I respect what Joe said, but there has a lot to do with the not ego or pride of how proud I am to be an African heritage, but also to be living as a free black man here in America, knowing the historical complexities for me to get here. So I'm not going to stand down on anything that I believe in. I'm only going to get stronger because I'm not alone. I have a whole army around me.
Kyrie, while we're on the topic of promotion, why did you decide to promote something that Alex Jones said?
That was a few weeks ago. I do not stand with Alex Jones' position, narrative, court case that he had with Sandy Hook, or any of the kids that felt like they had to relive trauma, or parents that had to relive trauma, or to be dismissive to all the lives that were lost during that tragic event. My post was a post from Alex Jones that he did in the early 90s or late 90s about secret societies in America of occults, and it's true. So I wasn't identifying with anything of being a campaignist for Alex Jones or anything. I was just there to post, and it's funny, and it's actually hilarious because out of all the things I posted that day, that was the one post that everyone chose to see. It just goes back to the way our world is and works. I'm not here to complain about it. I just exist.
And to follow up on the promotion of the movie and the book.
Can you please stop calling it a promotion? What am I promoting?
Put it out on your platform.
But I'm promoting it? Do you see me in front of the title?
By putting it out there, people are going to say that you are promoting.
Yeah, I put it out there just like you put things out there, right?
Yeah, but
okay.
It's not.
You put things out there for a living, right?
Right, but my stuff is not.
So let's move on.
Filled with anti-Semitic
Let's
stuff.
move on. Don't dehumanize me up here.
I'm not doing that.
Another
You're
human
free
being.
to post.
I can post whatever I want. So say that and shut it down and move on to the next question.
But Kyrie, you have to understand that
I don't have to understand anything from you.
It's not me.
Nothing.
By
it's no people that you're making up, bro. Move on.
But by posting
move
what
on.
you
Next
did,
question.
Anybody
Do you guys have any more questions for me?
And they're going to say,
you guys have any more questions? Because this is going to be a clip. This is going to be a clip that he's going to marvel at. Is this any more questions?
But you're not answering the question.
Oh, this is another answering your question. Oh my God, let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again. Next question.
Kyrie, basketball related.
We'll move on to that. Yeah, so that was woke ESPN reporter Nick Friedel. And of course, the mainstream liberal media rallied around this guy after Kyrie Irving gave him a smackdown, set him straight, right, on the fact that, look, man, I'm not endorsing Alex Jones. I can post what I want to post, and that's it, right? You don't have to explain to me anything. I don't have to understand anything. You're not my daddy, right? You're not my boss. You're a nobody. You're just some dude in the media. But no. The media, they feel like they have to put people through rituals anytime they post something that the mainstream liberal media doesn't approve of. And I want you guys to actually listen to Richard Jefferson, who played basketball as well. I think he was Kyrie Irving's teammate. I want you guys to listen to him kind of give his take on this. And this is a prime example of the woke argument for censorship. I want you guys to listen to it.
You know, it's tough because it is disappointing. You know, Kyrie says that he has never, you know, he's not anti-Semitic in these things, but the tweet is still up. The tweet is still up there. Kyrie also earlier in the summer, you know, posted Alex Jones, who basically tortured a bunch of families here locally in Connecticut after the Sandy Hook tragedy. He was torturing those families, and Kyrie reposted a video from this man. It wasn't about that specific thing, but you have to understand how you use your social media has effects and can affect people. And if you're insensitive to that, then you are truly endorsing it. So to say that and not take it down, to repost Alex Jones, you are endorsing them and you are giving your platform of people and it's millions upon millions of followers an endorsement. You're saying, look at this individual or look at this movie. And so those things have effects, and people need to understand.
Yeah, that's the most horseshit argument I've ever heard in my life. Okay, do you guys understand what this man is arguing? He's basically said, look, if you don't censor the tweet, if you don't take down the tweet, then therefore you are endorsing it, right? Because people's feelings were hurt. People's feelings were hurt by your tweet, and because you are not taking down the tweet because it hurts people's feelings, that means that you're endorsing it. That means that you actually are endorsing the people that is in the tweet, right? Again, I want y'all to understand, this is what they're arguing. This is just like arguing that if I post something from Joe Biden, that means I agree with what he said. I'm endorsing Joe Biden. How silly does that sound, right? How many times have people in the mainstream liberal media posted something about Trump? They posted some clip of Trump. Right? If they post a clip of Trump making election claims, does that mean that they endorse Trump's claims about the election? According to Richard Jefferson and that woke ESPN reporter, that must be what it means. Because that's the exact same type of logic they're applying here to Kyrie Irving. Just because he posts a video from Alex Jones saying stuff that has nothing to do with Sandy Hook, by the way, for whatever reason, they have to connect that to, well, just because you posted a video, that must also mean that you approve of the bad things that Alex Jones said about Sandy Hook. It's like, bruh, that's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. Because you would not apply this silly logic to anything else besides this. When you want to try to pressure people to censor themselves, to go along with your narrative and what you want because people's feelings are hurt. And also, furthermore, let's say Kyrie Irving did agree with Alex Jones. Let's say he does agree with the Amazon documentary that he linked to. So what? Who cares? Why does it matter if he agrees with it? Is the man not allowed to have his own opinions? Is he not allowed to have his own beliefs? Apparently not. Apparently you can't. Not in this country, right? A country where we're supposed to have freedom of speech and freedom of thought, you can't, right? Because if you do, the mainstream liberal media is going to come up to you and say, hey, why do you have those thoughts and beliefs? You can't have those thoughts and beliefs. We're going to pressure you to not have those thoughts and beliefs, even if that means trying to financially break you. I.e., look what happened to Kanye, right? Look at what is happening to Kanye. They're trying to financially break him just because he has opinions about things that, hey, they're controversial. But that is the point of free speech. That is the spirit of free speech. It is to protect controversial opinions that make people uncomfortable, that people don't necessarily agree with. That's the whole point. But again, free speech is under attack, and it's under attack by the press. See, the press used to be protectors and defenders of free speech, right? They used to actually do investigative journalism. They used to ask questions. Nowadays, that's not allowed. You can't ask questions. Don't ask any questions. Go along with what you're being told from the Democrat Party and the mainstream liberal media. And if you don't, you're a conspiracy theorist. If you don't, you're a dangerous person, right? If you don't, you're promoting hate. Again, this is not journalism, right? This is not what journalism is supposed to be. This is not supposed to be lecturing people on what they can and can't believe. This is crazy. This has nothing to do with basketball whatsoever. Why are you even asking him about this? Yes, he's aware that people are going to have certain conclusions about his beliefs from him posting those things. So what? Right? Let them be offended. He's not hurting anybody. He ain't committing no crimes. It's simply just speech. He's not calling for any direct threat of violence. He's not saying he hates a certain group of people. He's not doing any of that. Guy just simply tweets a link to a documentary. It's on Amazon. Why don't you go ask Amazon about it, right? Go ask them. Why do they got it on their platform? Ask the makers of the documentary. Why are you going to him about it? Right? Again, this right here, man, it's just sad. It really is. It's sad to see the media stoop to this level where, I mean, these people, they think they're the arbiters of truth. They think that they are the ultimate judges of morality. They believe that they're God. That's what they believe. They have a God complex. That's what's going on here. And I'm so glad that Kyrie Irving put this guy in his place, told him, no, I don't have to answer any questions. I don't need to understand anything. You do not get to lecture me on anything, right? If you ain't asking me about basketball, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. More people should start addressing these so-called journalists when they start doing crazy stuff like this. Flat out try to tell people what they can and can't believe. Incredible stuff, man. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.